Hello, aspirants. Welcome to Aspirants Insights. How are you all? I hope your preparation is going on well. In this video, I am going to share with you all my first ever SSC CGL 2024 exam experience and what was my Rawscore. My exam was on 17th September, Shift 1, which was considered as top 5 easiest exams. The most important lesson that I have learned while revising before exam was never take your notes on the first read, because you know what? Initially everything seems new to us, so we tend to write lots of unnecessary information. But waiting until we are familiar with the material and taking down the notes helps us in focusing only on the key concepts and cutting down the unnecessary information, which will help us in easy revision. As I already told you in my last video that I am emotionally weak, I panic a lot during uncertain situations. So I prepared myself before only to stay strong irrespective of any situation that happens and to not let any external factors disturb me and my examination. But I think all of it went in vain because of the insane security checks which created that exam ka mahol. I had written few competitive exams before also, but I never faced this level of serious checkings. They used torchlight to scanners, and my mask and cotton was thrown away, which I used for my ear pain. And unfortunately, I was carrying gold, and I don't know where to place it safely, so I was worried about that also. At the entrance of the exam hall, we collected the pen, and inside, our thumb impression and photograph was taken, and seat was allotted. We were given a paper for the signature, and there was some sentence on the system which we were asked to write on that paper, and the sentence was weird, which made me laugh for a minute. My main matter of concern was completing the test in time because I take a lot of time in attempting the reasoning and maths. I think you may smile by listening to the experience during my exam. My heart started racing because of the time thing that is running subconsciously in my mind, and my eyes got blurred, so I was unable to see the screen properly and reading the question twice or thrice. And then I think my brain got freezed. At that point of time, I realized only one thing. It is very important to practice. Practice is very important than having knowledge, because any strategy or the trick that you use to answer question will not work at this time. My order of attempting the questions was English, then GK, followed by reasoning, and finished with maths. As expected, time was not sufficient, and I wasn't able to complete my mark for review questions also. I think difficulty level of the paper is determined by mathematics because my brother had exam in other shifts. His remaining subjects were easy, but maths was difficult. Hence, his whole paper is considered as difficult. Whereas mine, my non-math subjects was average, I feel, and maths was easy. But my attempts were bad because I am weak at it, and also my syllabus wasn't completed. I think this is the little drawback for non-math students. What do you guys feel? My overall attempts were 72, and in English I gave 22 attempts. 3 mark for review questions are 1 from idiom, 1 from synonym, 1 from one word substitution, and 2 wrongs I got are from close test itself. We all know that it is little bit tricky topic, right? Lot of time got wasted in English itself as I was overthinking due to confusion among mark for review questions. Then hurriedly I jumped into GK and gave 18 attempts. Initially I was only sure about 8 questions, but at the end minimum attempts should be given, right? So I threw stones at 10 questions, among which only 3 got correct, and I got 7 wrongs from GK itself. Then in reasoning, I gave 21 attempts. 4 mark for review questions are 3 from mathematical operations, which I completely don't know, and 1 from alphabetical coding, which I try to answer, but due to time constraint, I wasn't able to think much. 1 wrong I got is from triangle counting. I am very weak at it. I thought of not answering it, but I thought it is easy and tried to answer, but my unluckiness, it went wrong. Finally, coming to my favorite subject, that is maths. If you know, you know. I gave 11 attempts. 1 wrong is from trigonometry. And the topics that I was able to attempt are percentage, ratio and proportion, divisibility, simplification, geometry, data and interpretation, average. Here comes the most awaited thing, that is my Rawscore, which is 116.5. I got 11 wrongs for 72 attempts. I expected 10 questions to be wrong, but this is my overall Rawscore. If you watch it till here, then it means a lot to me. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much for watching. In the next video, I am going to share with you all my mock score journey and the tips to increase your score. Comment down below what was your raw score and your exam experience. I have heard few people facing issues with their computer systems and wasn't able to write the exam properly, and issues with the exam centers also.